One area that you have been very vocal about publicly is decarbonization and the need to accelerate the pathway. How do you size it up? I mean, you have ocean carriers obviously concerned somewhat about the need for a carbon tax. You have the IMO, which having committed to more or less full decarbonization of the industry by 2050 last year. Now they have to implement regulations. From a perspective of a shipper, BCO, forwarder, and carrier, literally here and now, what should people be on the sidelines, observing what's going on, waiting to see how things play out? Is there a meaningful opportunity to dive in and we've just got a couple more minutes, but interested in your perspective on that.
No, very good. I think it's the most important subject for, at least in my point of view, which will hit human mankind in the coming 30, 40 years, climate change. I was at COP28 for about 8 days, and it was for me an eye-opener to see, and I think we are on the right track. So including the oil states now said we eventually have to get away from the oil and from the gas, eventually. The time will, but we need time for this. So including now commitments from the ocean carriers, the IMO. So we are moving into the right direction. Question is it fast enough? Some people will say it's not fast enough. We see it, global warming. So now the question is, and we will not in this energy transition, these green fuels, whatever it will be, whether it's methanol, green methanol, ammonia for the shipping side, same in the airline business, it will be more expensive in the beginning. And somebody has to pay for it. In the end, the consumer will have to pay for it. So the good news is what I'm always saying, when you move something today with biofuel or tomorrow with green methanol, and we have to pay $500 more per container, and you have a container with 12,000 bottles of wine in it or 8,000 pairs of sneakers in there, per sneaker, per bottle of wine, we talk very little money. So that's but I think at the same time, governments have to step in. And in Europe, the European Commission is the first one. We have a carbon tax now in shipping. Eventually, I believe China will follow very soon. And then eventually, probably also North America, that we have a carbon system which puts even more pressure onto all of us.